Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to Tabletop Sim. I haven't showed this for ages, but we're going to be playing one of the DLC games here, which is Zombicide. If you don't know what this is, it's a zombie survival board game. And I'll explain the basics of it first, and then we'll get into playing, and I'll explain the rules as they come up. So, if you're playing single player like now, you start with 4 survivors, each of which have got their own cards here, and up the top of each of them you've got an XP tracker, and as you complete objectives and kill zombies you'll gain certain amounts of XP, and the XP also helps to dictate how difficult the game is, because it starts off easy, but as they gain more XP and start leveling up, the game gets harder. So you've got these 4 survivors here which are placed in a starting spawn, which in this scenario, which is an easy scenario just to show the game, in this scenario they all start in the centre here. These things here, these are noise tokens. Each survivor makes a single noise token, and the zombies, the noise tokens help to dictate where the zombies go. These things here, these are objective tokens, so this is where we've got to get to. These are zombie spawns, so the zombies will spawn from here until we can neutralise them. And these are the zombie models in this scenario. Each room of each section contains a single walker, which are what these things are. So you've got walkers here, which are the big enemy of the game. Each survivor gets 3 actions, so I'll start off first with finishing the setup, because each survivor starts with one of these starting equipment cards. So Phil here, which is one of the survivors, each of them have got a unique ability. Phil here starts with a pistol, so he gets a free pistol. I think he's technically also meant to get another card, but in this scenario I'll be playing with slightly changed rules, so in this case he doesn't get another weapon. Now we move on to Ned here, who gets a free search action, which is very useful. Let's draw a card for him, and he gets a crowbar. Now this slot here, this is the range of the weapon. As you can see, it's got weapon range 0 because it's melee, so a zombie would have to be in his square, which in this case would have to be in here, in order for him to attack. He gets to roll a single dice in order to try and hit with the weapon. It kills on a 4+, and it does 1 damage. Walkers, such as these, only have 1 HP. Runners also have only got 1 HP. These things are fatty. Well, not only are they fatty, but they are called fatties. And these things have got 2 HP, and only weapons that do 2 damage or more can kill them. And these things are abominations. These things have got 3 HP, so only weapons with 3 damage or more can kill them, which makes them a very dangerous zombie indeed. And each of these zombies give 1 XP when killed, except for the abominations, which give off 5 XP. So that's the basic mechanics of melee weapons and fighting. Now we move on to Doug, who has got the ability of matching set, and he gets a pan as his starting weapon, a frankly terrible weapon. But his special ability is matching set, and basically that means that if he draws a weapon which can dual wield, which will have this little symbol, for example a pistol, if he was to draw a pistol on his his search action, he would then gain another one immediately for free from the equipment pile, which is here. So that's his special ability. Now we move on to Amy, who gets 1 free move action for her special ability, and she gets another pan for her first free weapon, for her starting weapon. So survivors go first. Each survivor gets 3 actions, as stated here, which I didn't know, but as you can see, each survivor initially has 3 actions to spend. There we go. And these are all sorts of things that they can do. So to start off with, I think we're going to first try and clear out the upper section of the map here. So I'm just going to start with Amy. So Amy gets her free move, which means that she can move here for 1. And now I have got 3 actions left because, like I said, one free move action. So her first action is going to be to draw a card, and she gets some gasoline here. And if you combine this with the glass bottle, you can trade them in and get one of these things, a Molotov. So that's her first action. Unfortunately, that doesn't help improve the pan problem. So let's draw another one, and she gets another pan. Fantastic. I'm now going to discard that because we don't want another pan. Although, did I draw from there? I think I might have done actually. I don't think you. Okay. Okay. So on her second go, she gets plenty of ammo. Okay. So as long as this card is in your inventory, you may re-roll all ranged actions once with the sawn-offs, with the sawn-offs, shotguns, or Mars shotguns. So only with shotguns can you use this card. Unfortunately, nobody here has shotguns, so she can't trade it to anyone, and she can't use it herself. Bit of a problem. Third action, plenty of ammo. As long as this card is in inventory, you can re-roll all ranged actions once with the pistols, evil twins, or rifles, which would be very useful for Phil. And it is indeed his go. So first of all, he's going to move for one action. Second action, going to draw a card. He gets plenty of ammo, wouldn't you know? In fact, I don't actually think I shuffled them. Whoops. Let me shuffle them from now on. Also, let me... I'm actually going to redistribute those cards because I forgot to shuffle them. Whoops. Professional, as you can see here. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Right, okay, so first action for her. Still gets one of the plenty of ammos. Okay, second action for her. She gets a sawn-off. Wouldn't you know it? Perfect for use with that plenty of ammo. And, well, she still has one more action, so yeah, the only thing that I can do here is draw another card, and that is plenty of ammo again. Shuffling did nothing apparently, but okay. So, first move for Phil. Move. Second one. Baseball bat, which is a melee weapon. One dice. Hits on a 3+, which is very good actually, and also does 1 damage. Also something to note here, which is very useful, since these two are side by side. You've got pistol and baseball bat. Baseball bat is a silent takedown weapon. Pistol creates a noise token. The more dice you roll, the more noise tokens you make. In this scenario, the zombies have got to get to these here. These two sections of the map, which have got 7 noise tokens. Each survivor makes 1 noise token. Doing anything that causes a noise token, such as opening a door with, for example, the chainsaw or the fire axe, will create another noise token. Also shooting guns will create a noise token. So the more noise tokens you have, the more likely zombies are going to come towards those survivors. So that is just something to note, and since he happens to have a baseball bat, that is something to note. But anyway, his third go is to get another pistol, and I think that I will actually stick with it dual-wielding pistols. That also means that he will need another dice, because with 2 pistols he can fire twice, with the 2 rolling a single dice each. So that's something very nice. Now Ned is also going to come over here, bringing his noise token with him. He gets 1 free search action, so I shall use that now. He gets a submachine gun, which is very useful. That gets 3 dice, and that hits on a 5+ and does 1 damage with a 0 to 1 range. So for example, if this door was open, he could shoot either in this square or in this square. As for his second go, he gets a scope, which combined with the rifle to get a sniper rifle, gets sniper skill for all ranged actions done with a sniper rifle. And basically the sniper skill allows you to choose your targets, because normally the survivor would have to first target walkers, then fatties or abominations, and then runners. But if he gets a rifle, he can use that with the scope and choose his own targets. And he now gets a flashlight. Pick 1 extra card when searching. So there we go, that's very useful. That is all of his goes done as well, and now it's just up to Doug here. And his is of course matching set. He's going to first search. He's going to get the rifle, which is very useful. I'm then going to use his final go, actually, to rearrange his inventory / trade with Ned, which I will trade for the scope. So Doug has now got the rifle with the scope, which allows him to manually search for his own targets, which is very nice indeed. That hits on a 3+, has a 1 to 3 range, and because it has a 1 to 3 range, if there was a zombie in his square, he wouldn't be able to hit that zombie. He would have to shoot at a zombie in this square or either of those two squares. He can't target close range because, of course, it's a long rifle. It's unwieldy. Also, let me just check with Amy. Amy does have a sawn-off, which means that she has got to get another dice, because this hits on a this rolls 2, hits on a 3+, and does 1 damage, due to the fact that it is a sawn-off. But now that is my turn done. So overall, we've certainly made our survivors far better than they were at the beginning phase. Now it comes to the zombies phase. Now what the zombies will do is they will flock to the nearest source of noise. So in this case, for these 3 zombies, the closest noise will be the survivors and this group here. So 1 walker goes there, 1 walker goes there. As for these guys, closest source of noise for them is in here, and so 1 walker would go in there, 1 walker would enter that room there, and another one would enter that room there. As for these walkers, their closest source of noise probably over here and over here. As for this one, probably actually more over here, so 1 goes there, 1 goes there, 1 goes there, and that one would also go there as well. Now for the zombie spawning phase, which, if we go here, phew, nothing gets spawned, which is very useful. That can just go there. And if there was anything that spawned, then it would happen here on these zombie spawn cards. However, one thing that I did forget to mention here, which is that dual door opens. Obviously the zombies, if you get 4 zombies leave via here, you lose, because you're meant to be containing the infection. Which means that if you open this door here, the zombies are going to also come out of that door there, because dual door opening, you want both of them open. Don't know how that happens, but in which case that means we're going to have to make sure that the zombies can't get through there. So I am going to move some survivors around. Amy is going to go here for her free move action. Her second move action will be here and here, for her first real action. I'm also actually going to move Ned over there as well. Doop doop. For 2 moves he gets a free search action, so we may as well use it. He finds plenty of ammo, which is very useful for himself actually. Or actually no, it isn't actually. In which case his third action will be to trade with Phil, I guess. Technically you probably shouldn't be able to do that, but for the sake of gameplay here, I'm just going to do that. Trade it with Phil. He's now out of moves. I am then going to move Phil 1, 2, like so. Doug is also going to move twice here. And then what I'm going to do with both of them is draw a card each. So Phil, luckily for himself, has found a chainsaw. However, he does have dual pistols. Plus the chainsaw hits on a 5+, but does do 2 damage, unlike the pistols, which are single shot damage each. As for Doug, he's found himself a machete, but currently he has got a rifle for long range support. But that is all of our turns done. Zombies phase. None of them can really move except for this guy who can move in there, that guy who can move in there. Everyone else is by their collective doors. Now for the spawn turn again. Bad. Okay, so 1 walker has spawned. Probably should have shuffled those cards, but 1 walker has spawned on both of the spawn points. So let's just grab a walker here, boop, and another one here, boop. So very simple. Now at the end of the turn, you would clear up all excess noise tokens, but as we haven't actually done anything, yeah, don't have to do that. So first of all, I am going to use Ned to open the door for his first action. Boom, dual door opening, boom. That means now what we've got to do is we have got to spawn zombies in every single room that is connected to that door. And in this case, it would be the entirety of this. So that means drawing 8 cards. First card, 1 walker. And I am going to start from this end here. So 1 walker gets put over there. Boom. Now we can just go ahead, plonk that there. Second one, nothing, which is very useful, which is going to be this room here. Third one, oh, 1 walker again. Okay, so 1 walker in that room. Draw again, another walker. Okay, so far only single walkers, which are not that much of a problem on their own. 1 walker again. Okay, so that would go there. Oh, don't want that. 1 more walker, which is going to go into this room here. That's a runner. Whoops. We want a walker. There we go. 1 walker again, and let's just see what this next one is. 2 walkers. Okay, so 3 extra walkers. That means 1 in there, like so. 1 in there, like so. Actually, no, 2 in there. Doop doop. There we go. So that was Ned's first turn. So we're starting from over here. Ned's second turn is to spray and pray with his submachine gun. So let's roll our 3 dice. So we have got a 6, a 5, and a 2. And that means 2 hits, and that means 2 walkers have been killed. So we can just go put 1 over there, put 2 over there. Now we can start accumulating experience. Ned has killed 2. That means he gets 2 experience points. That was for his second turn. Now for his third turn, what he is going to do is spray and pray again, hopefully knock off those final 2 zombies. That is a 3, a 1, and another 3. So unfortunately nothing there. However, what that does mean is 6 noise tokens are going to be placed down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Also, we might as well use his search ability, and because he gets 1 free search action, plus he has the flashlight, which means I can pick 1 extra card. He has got a baseball bat and a crowbar. Unfortunately, he already has a crowbar, and nobody else really can do with one, so we're going to discard that. Baseball bat is tempting. However, crowbar is rather more useful for actually opening doors, since nothing else that any of the other survivors have got currently can open doors. However, I will keep it in reserve, so we'll put it back down there. So now we've moved on to Amy, because she is part of his tag team group, and what she is going to do is she is going to roll to hit with her shotgun, which hits on a 3+. So that is okay. So that is 1 hit, and with this one you may re-roll all ranged actions once with the sawn-offs. With the sawn-offs, the normal shotgun or wild shotgun. Sorry, brain went dead there. But let's just re-roll this 1 dice. I'm fairly certain you're meant to re-roll both of them, but I'm just going to do it like so. As it happens, still didn't help. Only got a 2. Actually, what was that other one that I got? I think that was a 3 actually that I rolled. That was a 6 and a 3. Yeah, okay, so I didn't need to do that. So yeah, 1 walker dead. Boom. And then second walker dead. Boom, like so. And she now gets 2 experience points there. That was her first action. Her second action, which will be her free move action, will be to move in to the area here, and then what I'll get her to do is fire again. As to which one I'm going to shoot at, I don't know. Depends on what we get. That's a 3 and a 1. So that'd mean 1 hit, which means that I'm actually just going to kill off this 1 walker that's sitting on his lonesome in there. That means that Amy gets 1 more experience point. And now what I'm going to do is I am going to roll again to try and hit those 3 zombies in this room here. 2 and a 1, so nothing. Okay. 4 noise tokens now need to be moved into here because she has shot 4 times effectively in there. Plus I need to move 1 of these into that room with her. It's getting a bit crowded into that room. Plus we need 2 more out here, so plenty of shooting, and noise tokens are now going out here with Ned. That's the total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 noise tokens. Now we move on to Phil and Doug, who have just been placed right in the thick of it. Doug, with a single shot rifle, does hit on a 3+. So let's see if we can knock out 1. Yes, we can for his first action. Boom, 1 walker, splat right in the head. That means 1 experience. Let's roll again, try and hit another one. Boom, that's a 2. That doesn't actually help. Okay. Third action, fire again. That's a 3. I'm actually going to knock out this zombie on his lonesome. Actually, no, we better take out the ones close by. So yeah, boom, there goes that one. And that was all 3 of our actions there. That means 3 noise tokens need to go down here. Boom, boom, and boom. Now we've come to Phil, who has got his dual pistols, which do hit on a 4+. So bam, bam. That wasn't really a roll. Let's try that again. There you go. That's a roll. As it happens, worse than the other one. Okay. Tink, 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 tink. Again, terrible roll. Let's try again. 3 and a 1. Okay, so as it happens, Phil has terrible aim. That's all of our survivors actually. Now comes to the zombies' turn. They will all flock to the closest source of noise, or the closest survivors, which are these ones. So 1, 2, 3 are now outside there with them. 1 moves there, 1 moves there, 1 moves there. This one, closest source of noise, certainly over here. They're going to move in there. That means these 3. Let's just move that out of the way. These 3 are now going to move into the area with... Oh, there we go, with Amy. We can clear out all the excess noise tokens over here. There you go, let's just do that. Probably easier. Just put Ned back out there. Clear off these tokens here, and now we just need to go through the whole rigmarole of spawning again. 2 more walkers have been spawned on both the spawn locations. So, 1, 2, 1, 2. Also, this walker is going to move to what would have been the closest source of noise, this one. So this walker is also going to move into that room. These guys are all still milling around by the door. So, as you can see, not in a particularly good position here. Amy is going to have to do something. I'm going to get her to roll with her shotguns. That's 1 hit, luckily. Rolled from a 6 to a 3. 2 noise tokens need to go in there. Bang, bang, but we can take away a zombie from in there. Boom. That means Amy gets another experience point. Boom. For her second move, for her second action, I'm going to get her to roll again, try and knock out those other 2. That's 1 more hit. That means 1 more experience point. That means 1 more walker has been downed. For the third one, roll again. That's a 5 and a 1. Still, doesn't matter. She's slowly killing them off. Bam, 1 more walker has been killed. And she is now on to 6 experience points. 1 more and she goes into the yellow, which is not what we want. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get her out of there with her remaining free move action. There's now 6 noise tokens in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. So Ned, since he's next to her, Ned is going to... first I'm going to get him to actually head in. He's going to go in there. Then what I'm going to do is going to get him to neutralize the objective, which means that I can now remove this from the play. I can put that back in here with the red blue. However, neutralizing that does give him 5 experience points, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That unfortunately takes him into the yellow, which is a big old problem. And for his third action, I'm going to get him to spray and pray at those zombies in there. That's one hit. That means one walker has been felled. Boom. That also means one more experience point for Ned. However, he does get one extra action, so I am going to use that one extra action to roll again. Try and take out the other two. That's 2 criticals, which means 2 sixes, which means those 2 zombies have been killed. Huzzah! So this wing has been completely cleared. Now, all they have to do is go in there and neutralise. That means I can move that up to 10, so he's killed 5 zombies and neutralised an objective. Now, the only problem is Phil and his buddy Doug are in a bit of a pickle. First of all, Phil, hopefully you can do better with those dual-wield pistols now that you're in very close proximity to those zombies. Roll 3. Still not enough. Phil is absolutely useless today. Roll again. That's a 6 and a 1. I'll take it. That means 1 kill. Double 1s. So, yeah, Phil really been utterly useless today. 1 kill for you. Congratulations. Gonna clear out that 1 walker. Although actually, oh no, I had my plenty of ammo. Right, okay. In which case I'm gonna re-roll that double 1. It's still going to be useless. Re-roll that other one, which I got no kills on. That's a 5 and a 1, so he gets 1 more kill. Boop. There we go. Might as well kill off that walker. I'm actually just going to do a quick re-roll here as well. Yeah, okay, so that wouldn't have helped. For that first zombie that I killed, I was going to try and re-roll that, but no. Okay, now for Doug. Doug in a bit of a pickle because I'm going to need to move him once. Then what I'm going to do, hope that he can snipe that zombie. Nope, that's a miss. Second one. That's a 2. Again, absolutely terrible. So the dice rolls have not been kind to me. Also, we're going to need to go bam, 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 bam. That we'll just sort of place a bunch of them on there. That means that it's now the zombie's face, and that means zombies are going to move. These guys are going to come out by 1 for their first move. That guy is going to go out for his first move. These walkers are going to move into that room. They're all piled up over there. Now, the only problem is, let's clear out these noise tokens. The only problem is that 1 walker that was left outside is going to attack Phil. That means Phil is going to get a wound card. However, for the basis of this, because the dice rolls have just been absolutely terrible to me, I'm going to say that the zombies hit on a 4+. So let's go see if the zombie can miss the swipe. No, he doesn't. He hits it anyway. Okay. That's not good. What that means, he gets a wound card. That means I've got to drop one of these things, and I think that I will drop the baseball bat. Gonna have to put the pistol back there. He gets a wound card. That means that he can carry 1 less things. It also means that if he gets hit again, he is dead. Which is not the best, I'm sure you will agree. And with that terrible revelation, I will leave it here. I'll thank you all for watching, and goodbye.